Oh, crap, I'm streaming. Alright, okay, let's do it. Alright, okay. Monster prom! Monster prom. We're getting audio. uh. Uh. Online. There's online. Oh. Match ID? I should probably just play by myself for now. Waiting. Alright. Here we go. Here we go. There is one player. Full game. Spooky high school. The sweetest years of our lives. Back then, we were young and unafraid. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. Who am I? This guy's gonna get me a lot of dates. I will be... Well, should I do a serious playthrough first? I'll be Frankengirl. My name. Blue custom name. Fortnatello. Oh, shoot. Fortnatello. Alright. Pronoun. They.
Let's go.
And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. I remember it clearly. 6 weeks were left, and as we were fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 6 most charismatic classmates. Miranda Vanderbilt, 19, a sweet mermaid princess who was as cute as she was genocidal. Damien Levy, 21, a fearless demon with a taste for destruction and a love of fire. Scott Howell, 21, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart. Liam Deli- Oh, I want this guy. He's pretty cool. Liam 4XX, hipster vampire whose standoffish demeanor hid that he was truly a lovable dork.
Yay!
Polly Geist, 22, a party ghost with an insatiable hunger for all the wrong things. And Vera Oberlin, 23, a mean self-made gorgon with a merciless sense of business. It was clear it had to be one of them, but who? We only had 6 weeks to choose our prom date, and even more daunting, we only had 6 weeks to woo them and conquer their heart. But as I already said, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Oh my god. Welcome to Master Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever. All minds are rotten, but they are rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more, we're now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever will throw a bunch of absurd questions at you and turn your answers into character stats. This way, each of you will start by having stats that better reflect your true selves. Let's start. Coolest reality TV show would be 12 experts on the various arts of seduction live in a house where they must face a common challenge, seducing a potato into marriage. Okay. People in positions of power must face all sorts of questions relevant to their field, and if they fail, they lose their jobs and society wins. 8 rich people fight in weekly challenges to see who's the best at giving money to me. Seduce potato. I'm so charming. I'm elected president for a day. What's the first law I pass? Trivia fact, presidents don't pass laws, so this is a trick question, or are you just being an idiot? Lame. $1 bills now include a picture of me and the inscription, beware too much awesomeness. My presidency might last a day, but my fame will last forever. Nah. You can deduct taxes by writing sonnets instead. Amount of taxes deducted are calculated based on the beauty of the sonnets. Okay, this is cool. What criteria would I use to name my children? No name. Non-heteronormative name to give them freedom to define themselves to their own terms. The name plus the second. Oh, never mind. My name, I. Just a swear word. I research for a name that is pun-proof and joke-proof. No one will pick on them. Something simple and friendly like Bobby or Mary. I will name my child Fuck. Oh my god. It told me I'm supposed to date the demon guy, but I don't know about that. Try to date Aaron, bro. Come on, Monster Prom. I'm trying to go to prom. If I'm just at the loading screen, I can't go to prom.
Let's go.
Fort Natello, day 1. Let's go to the gym. Look for our guy. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team's spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a natural-born leader. I gain 2 charm. Okay. Later, I see Damien and Miranda chatting and being a nosy little B-word. Wow, they use the B-word. You decide to insert yourself into the conversation. I look forward to this adventure so... Is there anything more wonderful than getting insight into the lives of commoners? You better not pull that shit the whole time. My dads are lords of hell, you know. Technically, I'm royalty too. Yikes. Are you, though? Damien rolls his eyes and turns to you. Mrs. Panthera paired us up for our hands-on homework assignment, going on an adventure. Apparently, I have some anger issues and a thirst for violence that I should be channeling into something productive. Like, a thirst for violence isn't productive in and of itself. And I'm supposed to work on being more independent. which is so strange since I told my ladies and gentlemen in waiting to fix that for me last week. I wonder what sort of adventure might give us the wonderful experience we need to fix our perceived but obviously non-existent flaws. Go on a deep sea quest and steal pearls? That sounds scary. Journey to a volcano to have a hot time at a fire method strip club. Ooh. Let's go in the water. Ooh, yes. We should absolutely go at once. Nothing shall teach me independence like returning to my own kingdom, where I can be waited on hand and foot by all my servants, and will have daddy to smite down anyone who says I'm not independent. And of course, the nurse who raised me can also help dispel the rumors that I can't dispel rumors myself. Damien looks at you like he probably thinks you're a F-wording idiot. You're a F-wording idiot. Yes, there it is. You lose 2 smart and 1 fun. Oh my goodness. Fort Natello. Where am I gonna sit? Okay, I'm gonna sit here. As you approach the table, you see Vera delicately lifting a forkful of quinoa to her mouth. She brings lunch from home when food fork 6, 8. Who do we deliciate? Eating, yay, eating. Ah, Scott, what on earth are you doing? I'm cheerleading you to help you be the best eater in the whole school. What caused this obsession with cheerleading me through mundane activities that require no cheerleading? Everything requires cheerleading, silly. That's why we have cheerleaders for our cheerleaders. But I can see my cheerleading's not working. You haven't eaten anything yet. That's because you keep startling me with your D-wording cheerleading. I can't eat when I'm startled. No, that can't be it. I must not be cheerleading hard enough. Hey friend, maybe you can help me. You shouldn't cheer for Vera to eat the food. You should be cheering for the food to get eaten by Vera in the walk-in freezer. The problem is obviously that we aren't dressed up as Big Salad. Oh yeah, that makes sense. I mean, sports cheerleaders dress like giant steaks and drumsticks all the time. Or maybe that's just how they look when I'm really hungry. Whatever, let's dress up. Luckily, the school keeps some giant vegetable costumes in the auditorium for health presentations, so you snag them and start cheerleading. Beets, aggressive. Eat beets, aggressive. There aren't even any beets in the salad, it's just quinoa and the tears of my enemies. Vera's pissed, but she does eat her salad really fast just so you'll leave her alone. Hooray for cheerleading. Okay, we got Scott on our side, that's good.
Let's go.
Whoa. I'm gonna go to class. That day you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. You gain 2 smarts. After all that, you decide to look for a spot outside the school where you get some good sunbathing. It's literally nighttime. but you fail to focus on your sunbathing since you see Scott and Miranda in deep conversation. Oh my god, it's Scott. It's a sports game thing, Miranda. I think I'm a good boy, but there's something that just keeps me growling when I see that opposing team. Oh, Scott, believe me, I understand better than you may think. It's exactly how I feel about those horrendous air people. Air people? Yes, Scott, obviously the air people. I know I've told you about them before. They're the sworn enemy of the mer people, and they must all be destroyed if they refuse to accept our superiority. Oh wow, all of them? That sounds really hard. It will be. They're a horrible, ruthless nation of feathery socialists who refuse to bend a knee no matter how many times my father invades. They don't like guacamole, Scott. They eat the crust off their crust of their peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. They wear socks with sandals. Socks with sandals and fanny packs. Oh man, that's a pretty scary enemy, Miranda. What are the mer people going to do about it? That's a great question, Scott. We've tried reasoning with them through bombs, chemical warfare, and torture, but they're entirely unreceptive. Huh. It's very weird that that wouldn't sway the air people, but maybe you can step in and help. Scott and Miranda probably have different takes on what the best strategy would be, so think hard about what I pitch. Reach a truce, use your great cheerleading skills to put an end to this feud, wipe them out, make their Air Kingdom and Mer Kingdom, make the Air Kingdom the Mer Kingdom by flooding the entire sky. We will reach a truce, and we will cheerlead. No. Scott, as much as I appreciate you, peace isn't. Why did it give me plus hearts for what's her face? Also, how do you plan to put an end to a feud that has existed for centuries just by cheerleading? Like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey, air people, just end this war. 5, 6, 7, 8. Reaching peace would be really great. There's more. 9, 10, 12. 13. He missed 11. Remember to always use sunscreen. You decide not to point. I already did. Decide not to point out he forgot 11. Just missing one number is quite good by lovely Scott's standards. Scott, this is useless. Trying to negotiate with the air people is never an option. But then, a slip of paper falls from the sky. Miranda picks it up and reads it. Dear Scott, I really liked your cheerleading. Keep being this cheerful. Sincerely, the sun. Hooray. This has nothing to do with our feud, Scott. Gasp. I guess I should seek war advice from someone else. Have a nice day. She might be right, but I won't ever stop cheerleading. Thanks, Fort Natello. Thanks, son. Hooray. But then you spot something. Good one, Polly. He totally thinks he's friends with the sun now. We can mess with his head big time. They're so mean, right? Also, I didn't want the big guy to feel like his cheerleading was useless. As annoying as it can be, sometimes he doesn't deserve to be sad. You know what? I agree. Oh, it was Vera and Polly once again messing with people's heads. But you know what? Scott is happy and he thinks your idea worked. So good enough. You gain. What did I gain?
Let's go.
What? Let's go to the bathroom. Gotta poop. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because I respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn. By skipping class and hanging out in the bathrooms, you give 0 shits, but you gain +2 boldness. I went to the bathroom and I didn't even poop. Later, you're minding your own business when you see Polly floating down the hallway texting. Just as you're about to approach her,
Cool.
there you are, Polly. I've been following a scent. The scent of betrayal. What are you talking about, buddy? I haven't been pulling any pranks at all lately. Some very unfunny person messed with my sports gear. They left my sock and my right shoe. They put my left sock in my right shoe and my right sock in my left shoe. Polly, I know we're best bros and you would never do a prank to me, but I think you did this prank to me. I smelled you. No, you didn't, because ghosts don't have a scent. Maybe not to a normal person, but a werewolf can smell anything, and ghosts smell like algebra and global warming. Right. Oh, sorry. Right. Well, if ghosts don't smell, then what am I smelling? Of course ghosts smell like ecstasy-spiked rose wine and Victoria's seance lingerie. It sure is a mystery. Hop in my van and we'll go solve it, Scoob. I mean, Scott. Yeah, go smell.
Yes.
No. Then it was you? Scott, do you have any idea how many ghosts in this school wear Victoria's seance? It's the ultimate lingerie boutique.
What?
So you're saying it could have been any ghost? Pretty much. But you know what? I would be happy to use my rose wine smelling lingerie scented skill set to help you crack the case. Thanks, Polly. You're a good friend. As they walk away, arm in arm, Polly looks over her shoulder and mouths to you, "It was totally me. She's literally stealing my man right now." But Scott seems content. Their friendship is saved, and Polly seems pretty flattered by your choice descriptors. In the end, the strongest smell here is the sweet smell of success. You gain 2 smarts and 1 charm. Crap.
Let's go.
Fort Natello. Who's this? Literally, who is this? Who's this? Okay, I just want to. No, I can only court Aaron. Watching Vera eat is usually pretty disturbing. Her snakes eat at the same time she does, but at least it's usually quiet. This time, however, Scott is doing his best to change that. Go lefty, gobble that mouse. No. Watch out for wiggles coming up from behind. Use that tongue. Go. Ugh. He does this every week or so. Whenever my snakes need a meal, he seems to think snake eating contests are a competitive sport. Also, I don't think he realizes that an actual snake eating contest would probably involve people eating snakes. I tried charging him for tickets to get him to stop, but he actually pays to do this. He keeps track of each snake's statistics on a little index card. He's even given them names. Go Slither, go Bendy, go Sanchez, go Snake. Those aren't their names. God, no matter how much he pays for the tickets, it isn't enough. This seems like a really tense situation. You resolve it in the only way you know how, by opening your mouth and yelling. Bo Ring, This is nothing compared to earthworm eating contests. Snake, snake, snake. Eat that food and stay awake. Oh, boring. Snake, snake, snake. That's the spirit. Get your head in the game, Sanchez. Do snakes have heads, or are they just neck and face? Whoa, check it out. Bendy's been behind all season with a record low BMI. That's body mass index. The index is because I wrote it on this index card. But now she's hungry for victory. Let's go, Bendy. Swallow that glory. Oh my god. The snakes really do seem to enjoy having an audience. They're really hamming it up. Or should it be snaking it up? Your wild cheering motivates Bendy to really go all out. She tries to grab the mouse out of Lefty's jaws, but the two end up tearing it in half. Ah, my scalp. It'll take my snake charmer / hairdresser hours to get those organs out. Oh. Major foul on Bendy there. She's gonna be out for the rest of the season. D-word right she is. I'm having her muzzled, and her name is Spirulina. By the time Veer's cleaned up the blood and run off, you've made plans to meet with Scott to watch the next match. Nice. Me and Scott are hitting it off pretty well.
Let's go.
Fortnitello. Sports.
What's up?
Welcome to my little shop. Buy some S-word stuff. I have S-word that will boost your stats. S-word that will lead into stupid new adventures. Even some S-word that might be much needed at some very specific moments. So take a look. Event. Sexy fake Latin accent. Why? The hottest thing is being yourself, honey. But a Latin accent is a close second. Literally just a white blanket with holes in it. You have to be an idiot to mistake this for a ghost costume? Oh my gosh, these are idiots. Crafting your art requires years of hard work, education from great mentors, and tons of raw talent. But darn, that sounds exhausting. Tampon. Tampon used by former prom queen. You know, for good old blood rituals, or in case you're just a creep with unhealthy obsessions. Don't even dare ask me how I got this. Fake badass tattoo. Alright, I'm gonna buy this. I got used tampon. Sweet. Alright.
Let's go.
Um, that was all one day. Alright, let's go hang out in the bathroom again. I skipped class and just hang out in the bathrooms because I don't respect authority. I run into Mamimi, the Oni girl. She offers you some of her weird Japanese energy drink. I take a sip and it tastes crazy as heck. You need to check the contents of this S word. Guarana seed extract, benzoic acid, 50 milligrams of caffeine, and 100 milligrams of boldness. Well, it wasn't bad at all. You gained 2 boldness. Thank Mamimi and proceed to the bathrooms.
Hey, boo!
Hey, Fortnatello, darling. It's me, lovely fan favorite Polly. You know, I wasn't always a ghost. Yeah. This is about to get real. Hear me out. I used to be alive, but I died with unfinished business. Now I gotta live forever like this until I finish it. And you might ask, what's your unfinished business, fan favorite lovely Polly? I guess I can tell you, I never did a reverse Romanian Wilkinson. You know, sexually. Whoa. Sigh? Don't get me wrong, I love being immortal and walking through walls and S-word, but my soul will never truly rest until I do that freaky sex move. Whoa. Oh well. I've done that one loads of times. Just name a time and place and oh no. Throw a smoke bomb and escape while leaving a replica of yourself. That should buy you time to figure out what a reverse Romanian Wilkinson is. I throw the smoke bomb you save for these situations. I swiftly hide, leaving behind an exact replica of myself made out of macaroni and Play-Doh. Whoa, Fortnatello, I don't know if it's just me or all this smoke I'm inhaling, but you suddenly seem more attractive. You look just like someone who knows how to enjoy a good reverse Romanian Wilkinson. Perfect. My plan is working just as intended until Polly pats your replica on the shoulder, making it fall to the ground where it tragically breaks. Ha, suddenly turning into a load of macaroni. Classic Fortnatello. Very unsuspecting. Not gonna say anything in reply. Whatevs. What if we go full reverse Romanian Wilkinson on prom night? No. You bring the supplies, I'll bring all my sexpertise. Whoa. You know what I'm talking about. See you soon. Oh my god. She totally phased out after talking to what is clearly a bunch of macaroni. Let's not judge that. The important thing here is that you might have gotten yourself tickets to the wildest night of your life. But what the F word is a reverse Romanian Wilkinson, and what are the supplies? For now, you at least gain +3 fun. I'm going to lunch.
Let's go.
You take your seat between the strongest and smartest men you know. Liam appears to be taking a very intense picture of some bizarre looking food. Scott is looking about as confused as you are currently. But Liam, food is delicious, it's for eating. That's why they call it lunchtime. Neither of those statements is wrong, but they also aren't quite connected. Scott, if I had the capacity to eat, I assure you, I would still ignore the actual content of the food in flavor of finding of the perfect combination for a flawless momentgram post. Oh, I see. You're going to post a picture to advertise the food to people who can actually eat it. You're so smart. I'll be happy to eat your food for you. I'm afraid your palate is way too unsophisticated to appreciate these rare Japanese delicacies. Ooh, they're Japanese. Do you have any Scot snacks? Scot sna? You know what? Fine. I've taken all the pictures I need. Eat whatever you want. Thanks, Liam. Ooh, they all look so yummy. I don't know where to start. Fortnatello? Any ideas? Maybe your choice of a snack can get one of these boys to want to snack on you? In an innuendo way, not literally. Eat this. Yes, you do have Scott snacks. Scott snacks? What does that mean? How is this possible? Why is your face on an obscure Japanese biscuit brand? Is that really you? Oh yeah, totally. There was this one time where well, actually it was a full moon, so I'm not really sure exactly what happened. But somehow I ended up hanging out with these really cool Japanese businessmen the whole evening. But how? What even? Yeah, I guess they saw me practicing a few sports moves, and they saw how strong and fast I was, and they wanted to show how their meat treats are strong and fast. Whoa. So they asked if they could use me as their new mascot, and I said, of course. And then the Scott Snacks became a hit, and now I'm kind of famous in Japan. Thanks for pointing out the Scott Snacks. You want me to tell him? It's nice to know you want to see my face. I want to see yours too. How is he so muscular and so adorable at the same time? Maybe one day you can put your faces together. Oh my gosh.
Let's go.
Let's go in the bathroom. That day you visit the bathrooms to take a number 2. Don't worry, there won't be an illustration of that specific moment. Thing is, you make one of the boldest decisions in your life. You don't put paper on the toilet seat before using it. Look at you, you crazy bastard. You gain +2 boldness and probably +1 staphylococcus with a slight chance of +1 STD. You find Scott standing outside a locked stall holding a pair of pom-poms. The stiletto heels inside the stall looks like Vera's. This can't be good. Oh good, you're here. Help me cheer on Vera. She needs moral support. You hear Vera yelling inside the stall. What I need is privacy, you inbred wolfhound. Don't mind her. She's just being shy because she's putting in her tampon and she doesn't want anyone to know. Hey, Vera yells. I can tell she's having a bad day. When I'm having a bad day, the cheerleaders always pep me up, so I want to do the same for Vera. It's not working though. I must be doing something wrong, but I don't know what. Do you have any ideas? Vera makes it pretty clear that she's got some ideas about what Scott should do. You have some ideas too? Ideas that just might make everyone happy. Cheerleading is for poor people? Run and get her gifts? I see the problem. You're inside a bathroom. Go get her a gift. Oh duh, of course. No need to run out for a gift. I have something right here. Scott reaches under the door of the stall and gives Vera a delicious ice cream cone. That ought to cheer her up. Scott squats there with his hand in Vera's stall, waiting for her to take the ice cream cone. You can hear her muttering, "This is the most ludicrous invasion of my privacy since, is that Rocky Road?" She took it. She took the ice cream cone. Ice cream is always the right choice. Scott produces 2 more ice cream cones for the 2 of you. You decide not to ask where he keeps getting them from. You gain +2 charm and +1 creativity. I'm going to school again.
Let's go.
Alright, Fortnitello. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I skip class and hang out in the bathroom because I respect no authority. But you don't stop there. You want the world to know how reckless you are for the rest of eternity. So I do some graffiti on the wall. No way. The graffiti says, "I'm bold as F word." And you know what? It turns out the wall is a magical wall that grants wishes. What a wall. A deep voice resounds from within the wall and says, "Well, not bold as F word, but maybe a bit bold." And then you gain +2 boldness. Oh boy, that's an opinionated wall. Anyway, lucky me. Polly seems really excited about trying a reverse Romanian Wilkinson with you. And the only thing you have to do is get all the needed supplies. Which would be fine, except you have no idea what any of them are. Luckily, you've got a few spare minutes to try and figure this out. You do a quick search on your phone, because you assume the internet must know something about this, as long as it's related to very weird sex fetishes. Nothing. While trying other keywords, you spot the coven looking over at your phone. Whoa, who's the coven?
Always the same with you.
What? Could it possibly be they know something about the reverse Romanian Wilkinson? No, they're always B-wording so much about saving the world. They would never admit they're into these kinds of very weird sex fetishes. Maybe you're not searching hard enough on the net. Or maybe you're letting your prejudices blind you. There's not much more time to lose here. The solution is clear. Use my people skills to get them to admit. I don't trust them though. But do I trust the internet? Let's see what we can find on the internet. Reverse Romanian Wilkinson didn't work. You also tried other similar combinations of words, but you end up on the online encyclopedia page for Romania, which leads you to somehow the page for Sakusa, which looks quite appetizing. Then you go to a blog about international recipes that use eggplant, and suddenly you're watching a YouTube video that reveals that eggplants are called that because they used to look exactly like eggs. Whoa, this is so amazing. Oh wait, what? 10 hours have passed in the blink of an eye. You're now super into K-pop, you've bought 20 exotic crabs for some reason, and you've become a very respectable admin on some dog racing forums. You're quite sure you were looking for something else when all this started, but you can't quite remember what it was. Something about Romania. Meh, who cares? You're now the owner of 20 exotic crabs. F-word it. But so much erratic web searching made you lose 2 charm and 1 smarts. It is time for lunch.
Let's go.
For Scott. Oh god. You find Scott and Damien immersed in their favorite mobile game, Pokemon's Go, based on the classic Pocket Humans. My Reginald Bosworth uses income tax audit. Oh no. My Lindsay Roberts never saves receipts. It's super effective. Haha. And now for the finishing blow. The wait what? Reginald contracted lymphoma. Reginald's lymphoma deals 500 physical damage to him and 999 emotional damage to him and his loved ones. Woo, I win again. Why are all your Pokemans so unhealthy, Damien? Because I make them all smoke cigarettes and live next to toxic waste dumps, obviously. Maybe you should stop that? Where's the fun in that? Let's have another match. Ew. Is he sports guy? What are you two nerds doing? Nerding around? Nerd up, nerds. Whoa, Scott, is that you? We didn't recognize you under all that nerdery. What are you doing playing a dumb video game for stupid babies? But Pokemon's isn't dumb. It's cool because... No way is Scott gonna come up with anything. But if you do, maybe you can score some points with Scott or Damien. Show them that a phone equipped with Pokemon's Go can also be used as a football. No way. I didn't know that was a feature of Pokemon's Go. It's not. They are just gonna grab someone's phone and you snatch Damien's phone, heft it in one hand, and fling it across the cafeteria. Hey, my phone. What the D word was that for? Yay, someone threw something. I'll get it. Whoa, bro. Check out the perfect spiral on that throw. That's technique right there. Let's all install Pokemon's Go, Pokemans on our phones right now, and then throw our phones at each other. The Wolfpack bound off to play full contact phone tag. Scott soon returns with Damien's phone in his mouth. Damien's phone is pretty much destroyed, but Scott is so happy to be playing fetch with you. Week 4. I should probably go somewhere new this time. I think I'll hit the bathroom.
What's up?
I read article on money causes pocket cancer. In the long run, you don't want to get pocket cancer. Quick, give me that dangerous money you have in your still healthy pockets. See, I'm wise enough to know when a gift needs giving.
No refunds.
I got a gift. Whoa. Christmas gun. Legends say that long ago Santa used to give naughty boys lead instead of coal. I got a gun.
Let's go.
I think I'm gonna go to the bathroom. I skip class and hang out in the bathrooms because I respect no authority. While in the bathroom, you tell yourself in the mirror that I'm so bold. I would kill a tiny big-eyed turtle with my bare hands. That monstrous act would instantly give you plus 500 boldness. But come on, you're just talking to yourself in the mirror. What's the merit in that? You know what? You can keep plus 2 boldness anyways for saying that to yourself out loud. There you are, swiping through potential monster match dates. Then when you spot Scott pacing and muttering to himself in distress, You can't bear to see someone so adorable in so much pain, so you might as well try to ease it however I can.
Bro.
Oh, hi there, Fortnatello. Do you think I'm adorable? Yes, in fact, you were I literally was just thinking that. Anyway, the other day I was out in the forest trying to find a quiet place and large branch to do some pull-ups before the big sports game, when suddenly I was approached by all these talking forest animals. They were pretty big for forest animals, and I'd never seen animals that can talk like that. I mean, other than us werewolves, if you're counting us as animals. And they're just so fuzzy and adorable. But they said they were impressed by my pull-ups and my muscles, and that I was even more adorable. So the nice little forest animals with giant heads made me their king, which was really, really flattering. I just don't know anything about ruling. I'm not sure if I'm good enough to be a king. Aw, poor Scott. It's up to you to help him rally. Scott, a good king is a strong ruler, physically strong. If you can do 100 push-ups, you can be a good king for sure. True royalty has been inside you all along. Why else would your eyes be royal blue? You gotta do 100 push-ups, bro. Strong, but I'm strong. When I heard strong leader before, I didn't know it meant actual normal strong, like Scott strong. I can do 100 push-ups. I can do 200 push-ups. That's double the amount, right? Does that mean I could be a double king? What could that even mean? Does that mean I get super king powers like flying and mind control? You're not even sure what the logical foundation for that guess was? Or even better, I might get a tiny crown on top of my regular size crown. What a luxury. Blessed be the day you come to understand Scott's train of thought. Well, daydreaming about my king powers and tiny crowns before doing the 200 push-ups is a bit arrogant of me. I can always ask the furries. The furries? I can ask the furries later. Furries is what I've decided to call those giant furry talking forest animals for short. Oh no, wait a minute. Thanks for helping me get my confidence back, Fortnatello. You should come meet my furry friends sometime. Well, you've always wanted to hang out with Scott. Not too sure about these circumstances, but it's better than not hanging out at all. You gain +2 fun and +1 charm. Week 5.
Let's go.
Vera's drinking her customary lunchtime scotch because you can drink whatever the HE double hockey sticks you want at the school, but Scott's not making it easy for her. I gotta text my girlfriend.
Hey, bro.
Hey Vera, what you drinking?
What?
Scotch? Why? 'Cause it smells like a delicious forest fire and I'm curious, what's it called? Scotch? Yes. No, that's what it's called. What? Scotch? Yes. No, I'm not saying your name. I'm saying the name of the drink I'm drinking. It's scotch. It's mine. No, it's mine. Then why is it called Scots? That's just what it's called. Ooh. Is it like an energy drink for Scots? I mean, it's like an energy drink for Scottish people. Hey, I'm a Scottish person. I'm as Scottish as it's possible to be. I'm the most Scot. No, ga. What will it take to get you to drop this issue? Scott's not gonna drop it unless you do something, so you cut in and say, yeah, it's called Scott's, but today is opposite day, so everything that's Scott's is actually Vera's. You're right, Scott. That drink is your birthright. Chug, chug, chug. You don't have to tell me 5 times. Bottoms up. No, what are you doing? Stop. Okay, I just drank the whole bottle anyway. You utter twit. That scotch was brewed for King Tutankhamun himself. I had to have an adventuring archaeologist betrayed and murdered for that bottle. What? Sorry, could you say that again? I was blackout drunk from all your Scots I drank. You're impossible. I'm impossible? Hooray. You drag Scott away to escape Vera's wrath. He spends the afternoon doing all your math homework for you. Turns out Scott's way smarter when he's blacked out.
Let's go.
Scott just did my homework. I think he likes me. How do I use my items? Items. Bathroom. That day you skip class, intending to spend the term in the bathrooms. But you encounter 3 wild hyenas on the way there. Who the F word runs security here? Anyways, you subdue them with the help of a hair comb. God bless the monster scouts and all the idiotic scenarios they prepared you for. By the time you get to the bathrooms, you've totally gained +2 boldness. You're practicing your very best monster mash when you hear the sounds of an argument, which is so strange in these sacred, hallowed halls of education. Lol, JK, can you imagine?
Bro.
Fortnatello,
Hooray!
they made me their king, and they deserve the bestest, most wonderful king there ever was. And I'm gonna work as hard as I can to be that king, no matter what it takes. Scott, you realize they're not cute little baby animals in need of a king, right? They're furries. I know they're furry, Vera. I'm the one who told you that. No, Scott, they're furries. It's a kink. Yes, Vera, there are many kinks in my plan. That's why I need to work them out to be the best ruler. Forget it. Excuse me, did you say you need help being a good ruler? I know all about that. Being a king is easy, as Daddy always says. Only live live peasants can stage a rebellion. Oh, Miranda, I'm not really sure. Fear is your most important weapon. Your second most important weapon is actual weapons. Torture, soup spoons, razor, teacups, a knife on fire. You know the usual. I don't know, Miranda. I appreciate the advice, but I don't think that's the kind of king I want to be. Nonsense. I'll go get the butter knife shuriken right now. It just seems so unnecessary. There must be a better, kinder way to rule. Right, Fortnatello? I just want them to have a happy time under Scott the First. They've been so nice to me. They've written me beautiful songs, which are about my adventures, but most of them are the sort of things I definitely have not done. And they've made amazing drawings of me, which are very generous in their proportions. I just think they deserve the best leader. I can't make him pay furries. Flag time. You're 120% right. Flags are the best. Let's combine our art powers to create the very best flag ever. You get into an intense art frenzy. which is kind of hot and intimate. Somehow, the two of you end up shirtless and sweaty while painting and doodling. After 3 hours of passionate art activity, you put your clothes on again because of decency, but mainly because we don't have a shirtless model for Scott and admire your work. Whoa, this is genius. Not really, it's quite simple and reminds you of something, but you're not so sure of what. I'll show this to my beloved furries. Bye. Scott leaves all excited, ready to execute your plan. Later, you stumble upon Scott again. He seems not so happy. There you are, Fortnitello. Your plan went terribly. Our flag turned out to be the flag of Switzerland. Oh, that's why the flag rang a bell for you? We pissed off Switzerland so much that they even threatened to abandon their neutral nature to start a war with our kingdom. And you know, we fucked up big time because they didn't even do that during World War II. We can't go to war against Switzerland. Our country is like 20 or 30 people at most. I have a gut feeling we might lose a war against them. Scott leaves sad and stressed with the burden of reaching peace with Switzerland, which is a burden a high schooler shouldn't have. You lose 2 smarts and 1 creativity. That didn't play out well.
Let's go.
Week 6, it's prom week. I'm gonna use my gun. Gun. Oh. 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 Which one? I think this is fun. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. You have no idea how it escalates so much, but at one point there are like 300 people. Someone summons demons from a nightmare dimension. The consequences might distort the fabric of reality itself, but who cares? It's a rad party. You gain +2 fun. You notice Scott sitting thoughtfully by a half-dug hole. It's not like him to leave a hole half-dug. You ask what's up.
Not cool.
It's not about what's up, it's about what's down and how down it is. I mean, I'm giving 110% to these holes, but it's like Coach always says, 110% is only 50% of 220%. I mean, look at this, I can barely fit in this hole and there's only one of it. Can you please help me figure out a way to dig more and better holes? Meet my friends, the mole people. Oh, I blow a whistle made of mysterious bone-like substance, and the mole people appear from beneath my feet. You're about to introduce Scott to your friends when, hey, 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 hey. What are these animals doing in my yard? This is my yard, mine. I peed on it, so it's mine. Get away, you animals. Stay away from my precious bones. Hey, hey. The mole people, disgusted by this territorial display, return to their underground kingdom. You may have set back monster mole person relations by decades with that little foul paw. You lose -2 charm and -1 smarts. It's lunchtime.
Let's go.
I arrive at Scott and Miranda's table to find Scott happily chowing down while Miranda stares horrified at her tray. What's wrong, Miranda? Isn't it obvious? Right here on my tray, fish sticks. Yeah, fish stick Fridays. Isn't it great? It's not great, Scott. The fish are my subjects. This is clearly the work of the air people. Air people? Yes, do you not know of the air people? The merfolk's most hated rivals. Don't you read the news? Yes, sure. Because I totally know how to read. What? Well, I must insist that you cease eating those fish sticks immediately. It is high treason.
Oh.
Aw, but I've been looking forward to Fish Stick Friday since last Fish Stick Friday. Are you sure I can't eat any? He's asking Miranda while holding a fish stick really close to his mouth, but you feel like you've got a better answer to settle this argument. You blurt out, ball droppinol and nerdoflavin? Haven't you heard, Scott? Fish sticks make you worse at sports. They contain ball droppinol. Fish sticks contain absolutely no fish. It's all garden snails and food grade plastic. Scott can eat as many as he wants. See, Miranda, there's nothing wrong with fish sticks at all. They're good and good for you. I suppose you're right. Perhaps this is not air people plot I suspected after all. Though I am disappointed that so much plastic is being used in fish sticks rather than plastic drink rings to catch birds with. Don't forget about the snails. There's snails in it too. I would much rather forget about the snails, thank you. Does this mean you still don't want your fish sticks? Can I have them? Can I? Very well, you may partake. I'm not sure where my eating serfs have gone off to in any case. As you watch Scott chow down on his artificial fish fingers, you decide that both he and Miranda have weird relationships with food. Scott gives you a thumbs up while still munching those fish fingers.
Let's go.
Fortnatello. Evening. Bathroom. That day I skip class and hang out in the bathrooms because I respect no authority. But I don't stop there. I want the world to know how reckless I am, so I do some graffiti. No way. The graffiti says I'm bold as F word. Okay, we know that one. Alright. Gotta get extra bold. Afterwards, Scott catches up to me, panting excitedly. Bro, hey, I was just looking for you. I can't stop thinking about you. This is sounding good. So I thought maybe tonight, if you weren't doing anything, yes, we could maybe go somewhere private and, you know, use our bodies to, yes, work out. Oh, okay. You're maybe a little disappointed, but I can still salvage this. I suggest the most romantic workout I know. Naked basketball. French squats. Naked basketball. Naked basketball. You just put two of my favorite words together into one word. Let's do it. Let's play basketball the way the founding fathers intended. You're not sure the founding fathers had any opinion on being naked during basketball, but now's not the time for historical objections. You play a very, very intimate game of one-on-one. The other students are too impressed by your beautiful bodies to object. A talent scout from the Naked Basketball Association happens to be there. After I put my clothes on again, he signs me and Scott on for the upcoming season. My grandma is going to be so proud of me. It looks like the ball's in my court now, or perhaps the balls are in my court. Oh my god. I gained 2 fun and 1 money. The monster prom is upon us. I'm gonna ask Scott to prom. I gotta get this on camera for my girlfriend. Alright. Babe, we're asking Scott to prom now.
Howdy.
Yeah, let's go to prom.
Let's go.
Oh my god. Go to prom with me, bro. You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to the monster prom with you. Prom? I don't know if this is tingling love or the 5 energy drinks I just drank, but this feels like the right thing to do. Let's go to prom together. It was definitely the 5 energy drinks, but who cares?
You're my dream team.
Prom night was rad. We went to prom together. Let's go. Prom night was rad. You danced all night, and most of Scott's dance moves were basically workouts, so you ended up utterly exhausted. It wasn't your idea of getting all sweaty with Scott, but you're definitely getting closer. Let's go. Fortnatello, big dub. Big dub. Big dub. Let's go. We're asking Scott to prom now. Yeah, let's go to prom. Oh my god. Go to prom with me, bro. You finally pluck up your courage. Those 6 weeks were maybe the most epic and absurd weeks of our lives. After the monster prom, we kept on living our lives, falling in love, battling for friendship, and learning about who we were and who we could be. And you know what? Like it always does, life happened, and it was wonderful. Scott kept on cheerleading Vera with her tampons. He proudly proclaims she's never lost a match yet. Polly's drug cooking skills proved useful, and she became a chemist for the pharmaceutical industry. But in her free time, she still cooks the real shit. Her greatest inventions so far are watermelon flavored ecstasy and a thing called LS Dope. Damien became an interior designer specializing in torture machines. Last month, Vogue magazine called his products the refined marriage between macabre and chic. For those 6 weeks, the monster prom seemed larger than life, and then it was gone, just like that. The battle for monster prom might have ended then, but there were plenty of battles left in that war called youth. But once again, we were young and unafraid, and we were ready to start. Let's go! Let's go! Big dub. The song is pretty cool. This means my furry coop. No! Oh my god. Epic dub. Epic dub. That was good first playthrough. That was good. GG's. GG's. We've done it. We have done it. Good night, babe. I'm sorry I was in the bathroom like the whole time. I just really enjoyed the bathroom. It reminded me of work. I'm like always in the bathroom. Okay. Good night. I love you. You gotta go. Happy birthday soon. Well, birthday weekend this weekend. I can't wait to go to dinner with you tomorrow. It's gonna be so fun. I love you. Bye bye.